Hey everyone, my name's Aimee and I wanted to share with you our red table wine. Now, red table wine is just a non-fancy name for a red wine that is under 14% alcohol. When you say table wine to the US government, that is actually a legal term used to describe wine, and they're basically telling the consumer that this wine is under 14% alcohol. And then it's red, of course. We also make a white table wine. It's kind of our salt and pepper wines that are our main blends. Every year the blends end up being a little bit different, and what makes our table wines really special is especially with the red table wine, because this is the one we first started with, is I let the monks decide what the blend is going to be every year. So as the winemaker, I put together 3 different wines, A, B, and C. I give those 3 bottles to the abbot. He forms a subcommittee of monks that go through and taste all 3 of those wines, and they do tasting notes and they vote on which one is their favorite. This year, the blend ended up being mostly Syrah, and then a little bit of Barbera, and then there's a dash of Petite Syrah, Tannat, Muscat of Alexandria, Marsanne, and Roussanne. Now, the last 3 that I mentioned, they are actually white grapes. They're less than 15% of the total blend, so it's just literally a dash of those 3. But those white grapes actually really help elevate the nose on this wine. And so I'm going to go ahead and do a tasting of it. This is our Vina Ranch. That means that it comes from both of our vineyards here in Vina, the Poor Souls block and the St. James block. And then this is Lot 14. This is the newest blend that we have together. If you don't know where to look for the lot number, on the back label on the right-hand side, upper right-hand corner, you will see some Roman numerals, and you'll see that this one has the 14, Roman numeral number 14, and so that's what lot this is. I'm going to go ahead. You can see on the color, it's got this beautiful ruby red color. It's very bright and vibrant. There's some younger vintages in here, mostly the 2019 vintage, but there's a little bit of the 2020 vintage in here as well. I'm going to go ahead and give it a smell. So its main variety is Syrah, and I can pick up that Syrah right on its nose. So Syrah to me has got a little bit of an elegant aroma to it. It's very regal. It's kind of this royal stature in that it's got good fruit. It's got something that just says it's a little bit serious on the nose. I get just a hint of, with Syrah in particular, a lot of black fruit flavors mixed with some spice, and maybe even just a little bit of pine aromas. Syrah to me reminds me of Christmas a little bit because it's got that little tinge of pine in it. And then I'm also getting some beautiful oak aromas too. So there's some vanilla in there and some nice toasted oak. So I'm going to go ahead and taste it. Wow, it is exploding with fruit flavor. I now know why the monks chose this. They love that good, fresh, fruity, red fruit flavors that this composition brings to life. It is smooth, no tannins or very little tannins to it, a lot of red berry fruit flavors, raspberries, cherries. I even get the darker red fruits or the black fruits like blackberry, maybe even blueberry aromas in there. There's also a little bit of spice that's probably coming from the Syrah base, like cinnamon spice or cloves. And maybe even some of those flavors are coming from the barrel program as well. But very easy to drink. I know that this blend is pretty complicated, but as far as It being simply delicious, it's just very simple in flavor too. It's just kind of got this yumminess to it, very easy to drink. So, to all of you out there, cheers to Red Table Wine, cheers to you. I hope you guys are enjoying this one.